An offense seemingly on fire from outside every night, a defense that funnels everything into their big man in Rudy Gobert, and a bunch of white guys making their shots. Fans, y'all ready to talk some jazz?
You like jazz?
I mean, what don't they do well? Like, what the hell am I supposed to answer this? In all sincerity, they do everything well. They shoot the three well, they defend well, they're the number one net rating team. They fly sometimes. I don't know. Wouldn't put it past them. I could say Donovan Mitchell growing wings. I mean, you see the way he dunks? What the Jazz do really well is they have actually adopted something that Greg Popovich made popular. It's actually the half a second concept. They have half a second to decide, am I going to drive, shoot, or pass? This kind of philosophy pretty much works perfectly for the Jazz because they can do all those things. Every guy on the court minus the big man. And when the big man is as good of a roller to the rim as Rudy Gobert and can create screens as brutal as he can, it pretty much frees up the whole offense to do whatever it wants. And with that, the Jazz have benefited mightily, I might add. They're the number one shooting team in terms of three-pointers per game made. They have made a combined 50 goddamn three-pointers in their past two games. What the hell? Who does that? So, yeah, the Heat might have to be a little mindful of their shooters. They have 6 guys on the team who shoot above 38% from three on a pretty decent volume. So just imagine last year's Heat team that had all their dudes hitting shots, but turn that up a little bit. Like, yeah, turn that dial up as if, you know, you're messing with the microwave or something. Who has a dial on the microwave? I don't know. You know what I mean. And unlike Miami, the Jazz white guys are actually hitting their threes at a really, really good percentage. So you could say it might come down to whose white guys will be best. I guess you'll just let the white guys battle it out.
Let them fight.
The Jazz have led by 20 in at least 20 of their games. There's only been 32 games. So, yeah, the Jazz are fucking terrifying. What more can I say? I'm scared.
Mom, can you pick me up? I'm scared.
Weaknesses. I think they have a little, like, hole where you can shoot, like you... Wait, no, that's Star Wars. They use drop coverage. But even with that drop coverage, the Jazz pretty much did a great job of doing selective drop coverage last time they played Miami. And by selective drop coverage, I mean that they jammed up Duncan Robinson. They didn't play drop coverage against him. They hounded his ass. But it seems that Miami since then has decided to let Duncan be more of a cutter with that aggressive coverage that he's been seeing recently, which is a nice little tweak that Miami has added since then. But that's the pain of playing the Jazz. They can play so many types of coverages on you that it's hard. It's hard to predict. Yeah, there's not a lot to choose from here. I mean, you could say George Niang. He has a dad bod, but I mean, he still shoots like 36% from three, which is pretty good. I mean, Royce O'Neal maybe. I mean, he's mostly a defensive guy and did a pretty good job on Jimmy Butler last game. And if he goes off, yeah, I guess you could consider that one. But I guess George Niang will probably get this crown from Heat Twitter. I imagine he'll hit like 4 corner threes. And he has a dad bod again, which you don't get killed by a guy with a dad bod. And if you do, I guess you could count that. I hope everyone enjoys the game. Subscribe to the channel. And may the best white guys win, I guess. Go Heat!
White guys, white